Okay, so today we're going to be talking about, spring training and giving tips for things and all that matter. And so today we're going to be working on boxing up some of the baseballs I got in spring training and, all that. So this is the first one. This is what it looks like. And you might be asking, who is this? So when players go to spring training, they're fighting for spots in a Major League Baseball team. So therefore, there are some players who don't make it onto the team. So I'm not exactly sure whose autographs these are, but I know that they are Giants players, and they are I believe either prospects or in the farm system or trying to fight for a spot, but the roster's already been set, so they haven't made it, but, you never know. So this looks like JJPA, and then the top one, I don't know, so if you know, comment down below. So here's the first one. These are in these nice boxes, and the boxes are baseball clear display boxes, so you can find them on Amazon or at your local baseball card store. I usually buy mine at my local baseball card store. I didn't because I had so many balls that I had to do. Not all of them were from spring training. Some were from previous times I've gone to the Giants Stadium, so that's fine. So here, I'm going to take this one. They come like this, and you can take it off the plastic. And then you just go like this, ba-boom. There are two pieces. So there's going to be the top and then the bottom. And so you want to set this down on the table like that. And you want to take the top. So I have these on a bag off to the side. So we're going to discuss this one. So this ball has someone called Wade Meckler, we believe, is the player. And they were at spring training. Here's somebody named Bo. I don't remember their last name, but they are the 25th prospect for the Giants. So you should look out for prospects. So there's that person. And I'll give you a better look at this side. I don't exactly know who the bottom player is, but here's the bottom. So let's position it in... Let's position it in the baseball card. There we go. And you can always readjust this and take them out. And I like to also label the bottom of my boxes to remember that this was spring training and, all of that. So I'm going to do it on the side here. So there. And then Bo's will be on this side. And it's a little crooked, but there are two autos here. So I'm going to do it on this side. So now we have that one. I'm going to open a second box here, and I have these all displayed in my room on in the closet. They have shelves. I have a whole display of shelves there. So this ball is very special. So the Giants are playing a game against the Cleveland Guardians, and the Cleveland Guardians had a left-handed batter up to the plate. And the guy hit the ball really far and really hard on the left field line, and it went down the line and up over the netting, and it bounced back several rows, and then it went tripling down the stairs a little bit, and then I went, oh, this is my ball. And I look up to see Matt Chapman there, because Matt Chapman is, concerned for the person back a couple rows to see if they're okay. And they were getting attended to. I don't know if they were okay, but I really do hope they were okay. And so I look up, and Matt Chapman is there, and I'm like, wow, it's amazing because Matt Chapman's there. So you can tell there's little scuff marks, and this is a baseball from that. So I'm going to display it on the official Major League Baseball side, and then have the Rawlings logo at the top, because this doesn't have any autographs. So I'm going to display it like this. And if the top doesn't want to fit on, you just sort of have to adjust and get the box. So then now it looks like this, and it will go on my display case. And then we have this ball, and there is a player, and his name is Brett Wisely. And so I was standing next to Brett Wisely, and then there was another player there. I think it was Luis Montos, maybe, next to that one. That's what I want to say. I want to say it's Luis Montos. I don't exactly know, but it was a player next to Brett Wisely, and I'd already gotten their autograph. And then I went, and I was trying to get Brett Wisely's autograph, but then instead of getting his, he just had an extra baseball, so he gave it to me. So that game, I got 2 baseballs, and they were playing against the Colorado Rockies for their spring training game. So we were at Talking Stick / that's one of the names for the stadium. I'm not drawing a blank on the other name, but we went to that stadium, and that was a nice stadium because the parking's easy and it's not like in the main downtown area, so it was nice. So we went there. The Giants did not win that game, but they also did win that day because it was a split squad game, and split squad games mean they have a lot of players from their team, so they split them into 2 games and play at 2 different stadiums. So we went to that stadium because it was a little cheaper, because if you go to your team's stadium, is going to cost a little more, but if you go to your team at an away stadium like the Giants, that was a lot easier. So this is a Brett Wisely ball that he gave me. I couldn't get it signed by him, but it was an unspoken language of, I gave you the ball, so therefore I'm not going to, sign it for you. And that's okay, because we like Brett Wisely. He's good. Hold on. Now so I'm going to display it the same way I displayed the other one, like this. And I'm then going to show you the really big ball. So it's really hard to get autographs in general, but if you go to spring training, there are a bunch of tips that I'm going to give you for spring training. And one of the tips is you want to hang out near the dugout, at the first row near the dugout, because sometimes before the game they will sign balls. And so I went over there and I was trying to get some signatures, so I stood there and I waited for a while with some other kids. They were really nice, great. Talked about baseball, glad we weren't, the White Sox or the Brewers, I believe. If you're a White Sox or Brewers fan, don't feel too bad. It was just, poor you. You're not doing very well. And the Giants are doing okay. They're doing really, really well during spring training. They were first for the whole spring training, but that's, we could see how that would play out. So, going down there has been really helpful. And so when I was down there, I was trying to get different autographs. And so I'd asked Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman came over. He signed some autographs. I have Chapman on my glove. My glove's not right here to share, but I will insert a photo here. And so I got his, and then I asked Mike Yastrzemski. I was like, Yaz, can we please, sign my ball, please? Yaz, will you please sign, please? He said no twice because, he's busy. It was batting practice, all sorts. That's another thing. Sometimes they'll do batting practice, and when they do, that's really good. But you gotta let them do their batting stuff and not pester them too much. But you want to be polite and assertive and loud and say, sir, please, please, please. And, use your manners. Don't harass them too much, but you can some. And so I was asking Mike Yastrzemski to sign my ball. And he didn't 2 times, but then by the 3rd time, me and all these other little boys were like, please, because we were so excited. We really wanted Mike Yastrzemski. And then he came over and he did some